Zendaya is being courted by an NBA player?
Ooh, Billie Eilish invites a fan to come over and play with her pet tarantula.
Oh wow, and Shawn Mendes finally confirms his relationship with Camila Cabello.
All that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm Emile Jr.
And I'm Susan Morad, and thanks so much for joining us today. We have such a good episode in store for you guys. But before we get into that,
Yes.
You know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's time to subscribe. I was gonna say it's time for, but it's not that part. We do that later on. It's time to hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it before, and also hit the bell to be notified the second we post a new DHR update, a Clevver news update, pretty much any sort of update.
And leave your comments because we're gonna do You're So Clever tomorrow. If you don't know You're So Clever, we read your comments. Sometimes you tell us to do things, we do them. Sometimes they're just funny comments. So leave your comments below, and we promise we'll do that tomorrow. Also, we're matching, and we did not plan this at all.
Oh my gosh, yes. I feel like we do this literally. I don't think there has been a day where we don't match.
No, we
like a
we
perfect
coordinate
pair.
so well.
Yeah.
But we have to get into the tea, starting with Kylie and Travis broke up.
What? All right, so the internet went wild last night after Kylie Jenner posted a photo on her Instagram, and fans thought that her and Travis broke up. And the craziest part is, this isn't some sort of Photoshop controversy or a Playboy photo. It was just Kylie in her closet snapping a quick mirror selfie before catching dinner with some friends. Fans were analyzing the photo like they always do, but then they noticed something was missing. You might have missed it yourself, but there's a certain framed picture that is missing from Kylie's closet. It's a photo of her and Travis. This was enough to cause an internet firestorm, plus Kylie's all-black cool girl outfit, plus her caption that reads, "And a Game Boy," really set the internet off. So people were calling into question Kylie's relationship status with Travis over this particular pic. People were commenting things like, "The frame in the background of her and Travis is gone, and the caption is sus." Fans noticed that the frame was gone because Kylie had posted similar photos in the past of her in the same spot in her closet, and you can see in these photos that the frame used to be there next to her small makeup box. A few hours later though, Kylie went on her Instagram stories to subtly address all of the rumors. She posted this photo of what I think might be their fridge, complete with finger paintings that can only probably be done by Stormy, as well as a photo of her, Travis, and Stormy that the family took at the Los Angeles Zoo. So that's that.
I mean, this was the most ridiculous thing when I actually looked into this story as to why people were saying that they thought they broke up. And I'm just like, because a photo is missing?
I know, like, I make such a mess when I'm getting ready, and things move around all the time.
All the time.
And to think that, like, because a photo was missing, we just had that Playboy spread literally last week.
Right.
And they were, like, so loved up. So I think people are just, reading far too far into things.
A lot of time. All right, from one relationship to another, I'm talking about Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. You know, for weeks now, we've been talking about this relationship. Some people think that it's fake. Some people are still confused because they never really confirmed it. Well, Shawn finally confirmed his relationship, and you all can calm down. So we finally have an update for you, and before you go and say, "But we've heard so much already and we know it all," hold on, because we have a few key pieces to share that were missing from that puzzle. And in particular, Shawn is finally confirming their relationship is the real deal. So we've seen the public PDA, we've seen the fan Q&As, the fishy kiss and all, but we still hadn't really heard Shawn confirm that him and Camila Cabello were actually dating. Even though we all assumed they were, Shawn finally spoke out about it. TMZ caught up with him at LAX, and they flat out asked him about all the PDA and that fishy kiss, and Shawn said that it was, quote, "a little bit of a joke." Then they asked him if he's met Camila's parents, and he said he's known them for a long time, which duh, him and Camila have been friends for years, so it's not shocking that he's met them in the past. He clearly didn't want to talk about this though, he was just trying to get through the airport, Susan. But then they asked the one question that so many people wanted the answer to, is this all just a publicity stunt? And he simply said, no, it's not a publicity stunt. However, the final question, which by the way, kudos to TMZ for asking all the stuff that we were curious about, was, are they saying the L word, AKA I love you? And he was completely quiet on that one. But later on that day, Shawn and Camila were spotted leaving the Halloween store in West Hollywood, and they were trolling paparazzi because they were wearing Halloween masks. Shawn wore a crying baby mask, and Camila opted for a unicorn head. Honestly, for some reason, this makes me like them more because I was getting annoyed for a little bit, but this is honestly really cute. I'm glad he answered the questions, and he has every right to not go into detail, but at least he finally kind of admitted, hey, it's serious.
And I feel like for both him and Camila, they're much more comfortable now talking about it. Like, you said we've been talking about it for a few weeks. I feel like it's been a few months. But at the beginning, everything was so cagey. You could just see how uncomfortable they were. But now he's just like answering questions. And Camila this week with Ryan Seacrest, she also just answered questions, whereas we weren't getting that before. And I feel like when TMZ asked him in this video about the publicity stunt, like his reaction on his face was like no, man. Like it was just, you could just tell that he was just like it is so far from the truth. So yeah, I just can't wait to see what they do for Halloween.
I know.
All right, you guys, so it's no secret that Billie Eilish, she has a very different fear threshold to the rest of us mere mortals when it comes to spiders. You know, we've seen them crawl over her in her music videos, crawl out of her mouth, and now it seems that she's actually invited one lucky fan to come over and play with her pet tarantula. That's right, you guys, like we just said, Billie is no stranger to playing with spiders. And when I say playing, I mean literally letting them crawl all over her. You'd remember that her music video for You Should See Me in a Crown, she literally had spiders crawling all over her. There's also that time that Billie shared her tour announcement with a tarantula just, you know, casually crawling out of her mouth. Honestly, I don't know how she does that. Well, during a recent interview at the Grammy Museum this week, Billie gave us more of an insight into her love for spiders as well as her pet tarantula. So when Billie was asked about letting the spiders roam all over her face for the sake of a music video, Billie said, quote, "I said, I want to make a video where a spider crawls in my mouth. Find someone." And they found someone. Turns out spiders really like being in dark, wet places. Then later in the Q&A session, Variety reports that Billie actually, you know, just casually shared details on her pet tarantula while giving one lucky fan the invitation of a lifetime, saying to the girl, "I have a pet tarantula. You should come over and see him. He's blue and he's very cute. They're fun. They're not gonna hurt you. They're cool. They have personalities." Okay, wow. Like, obviously, if that was me, I'd take up the invitation, but does that mean I actually have to play with him? And if you want to see the tarantula, you know, in making up your decision as to whether or not you'd accept Billie's invitation, this fan shared this clip of Billie from a recent Instagram live where if you pay close attention, it looks like she's holding her furry pet in her hand.
No.
I feel like spiders are just thinking of them, like they make me like get all freaked out, and I feel like just the thought of spiders, like that's like my biggest fear. Like I can deal with other insects, but spiders, they're furry, and because I have long hair, I always have this fear when like something just you just go like, I always think there's like a spider, and I'm just like I don't know how Billie does it.
You know what? I shot this gig that I was hosting this thing, and it was different challenges that people had to do that I called them off the street, and one was I had to get strangers to put a tarantula on their body and crawl on them. And they put it on me, and like surprisingly, it was really friendly. Like if you don't bother it, it's not gonna bother you. But it definitely is terrifying just because they look so intimidating.
It's the furriness. And in Australia, we have the most deadly animals, as you probably see on all those shows. So I just can't.
If there's one thing that people love to talk about, it's who is Zendaya possibly dating? Is she single? They just love talking about Zendaya. Well, you know Zendaya was linked to Tom Holland for a little bit. Then people were saying—
For a little bit? Yeah. for a long little bit.
Even though she never confirmed anything. Yeah. And then now people are saying that she's possibly dating her Euphoria co-star Jacob Elordi. Keep in mind, these are all rumors and nothing has been confirmed. Well, now an NBA player is shooting his shot. Okay, so you know Zendaya is one of the stars in the latest Spider-Man franchise, and Laura Harrier starred in the first installment with Tom and Zendaya. Well, Laura is dating Klay Thompson, who's one of the top players for the Golden State Warriors, #sports. She posted a series of photos to her Instagram and captioned it "London Date Night in Bulgari Official." The couple look gorgeous, and Zendaya actually replied with a heart, and I don't even know how to describe this emoji, but Susan is kind of like the emoji that's like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cute and I can't handle it." Anyway, of course fans were replying to her comment, but one of the first people to reply was Golden State Warriors rookie Jordan Poole. And I think it's only appropriate to say he did not hesitate to shoot his shot. So he replied to Zendaya saying, @Zendaya @Klay Thompson double date, with a crying laughing emoji to, you know, make it less awkward. And fans replied to his comment with hilarious responses, and they want this to happen. One fan said, "Shoot your shot, JP," and another simply said, "I'm for it." But some fans were going above and beyond to make him look good, and we can't stop laughing. Like this person who said, @Jordan Poole, thanks for saving my grandma from that burning building and also for letting me borrow your Bugatti. I promise I'll have it back before your date with Zendaya. And this person, @Jordan Poole, thanks for funding my mom's surgery. You're a legend. And this, thanks for hooking me up with a free mansion. I was homeless. And then there's this one, thanks for letting me borrow one of your yachts for the weekend. I'll make sure to leave it back at your personal island. Susan, those are just a few, but it was like so many more. And all I'm saying is, Laura, you know, you're friends with Zendaya, help a brother out. He's trying to get a date, and you might be the key to making this happen.
I mean, yeah. I just was like laughing so hard at the comments that people were making about saving their grandma from a burning building. I'm like, who comes up with these things? It's so good. All right, Emile, you know what time it is. It's time for the final rundown. I was thinking you were gonna chime in.
I was. If you look at my face when you watch this back, you're gonna see, and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, anyway, moving on. First story, we're going to kick off in 1.5 minutes, breaking it down for you guys starting now. So last night was the finale of America's Got Talent, and we have a winner. If you haven't watched America's Got Talent yet, spoiler alert, the winner is none other than Cody Lee. And you guys, I'm not crying, you are. So Cody Lee performed You Are the Reason again, but this time with Leona Lewis, and it was beautiful. Other guest appearances came from Macklemore, Paula Abdul, and even Cher. Congrats, Cody. We could not be more happy for a more deserving winner.
Yes, yes. Moving on, Yolanda Hadid and Kris Jenner are in Harper Bazaar's October issue, and they are recreating iconic scenes from Dynasty as they pose as Crystal and Alexis Carrington. Apparently, Kim called Kris in the middle of the shoot, and even though Kris was excited to tell her who she was playing, Kim said, "Mom, I'm sorry, I don't know who that is."
I don't know who that is either, but they look amazing. They
do.
Look amazing. Now, speaking of news, Shay Mitchell celebrated her baby shower at a strip club. Shay uploaded a video of the night to her YouTube channel and titled it, "Not Your Average Baby Shower." She also wrote in the description that, quote, I know, I said I didn't want a baby shower, but I changed my mind. My friends can thank me later. It was fun to let loose and see my family before I'm on travel lockdown. Everything is finally coming together, but of course, being my daughter, she's keeping me on my toes and switching up my birth plans.
I mean, that sounds like fun to me.
I mean, I watched this video. They were literally, it was like a Magic Mike, almost like strip.
Yeah.
And I thought they were hiring at a strip club, but they actually were at a strip club when so many other people were there. It was actually like probably the best baby shower I've ever seen.
Live your life. Susan, it's over already, but of course we have some questions. I want to know, what do you guys think about this Zendaya Jordan Poole news? Are you going to help him out in the comment section and chime in saying he saved like your mom from... Anyway, let us know in the comment section below.
Yeah, and while you're down there, I want to know your thoughts on spiders. First of all, if you had to play, or if you were asked to play with a tarantula, would you do it? But then if Billie Eilish asked you to play with a tarantula, would you do it? Because I would say no, but if Billie asked me to do it, I would totally do it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let us know, and also don't forget to leave any more comments in the comment section because we're doing You're So Clever tomorrow. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
But guys, before you go, just click right over here to check out yesterday's episode of DHR. We got some Shane Dawson news.
It's a good one. And also, hit that subscribe button for all the latest in entertainment tea. I mean, you don't want to miss coming back and doing this with us every day, do you?
Right. Just click it.
Click.